It is Monday, the 10th of January, 2022, and I have my 2017 Pacifica LX for sale. We're going to take it on a test drive. This is a cold start. The vehicle has not run in several days. I'm going to start it up and show you the temperatures. Let's see here. Takes a second. Oil temp, 27 degrees. Well, it's 22 degrees outside. That makes about sense. Oil change required? No, I just don't reset the trip. I do it every 5,000 miles. I just don't deal with it. Oil temp, transmission temp. So you can see, obviously, where's the coolant temp. Battery voltage, good. Tire pressure is still good. Coolant temp. All right, so we're gonna take this on a little bit of a test run. As you can see how it runs. Take me a second to get out of my driveway here. Oh, yep, squeaky brakes because the van has sat for a few days. Perfectly normal. All right, let's go for a jaunt. A little snowy out here today. Let's get back down to, let's do fuel economy. This is gonna be city, it's gonna suck, but, whoops. See what mileage we get. Wow, this is gonna be tricky. All right. Locks in place. I'm not going to go very far. I just wanted to show. So you can see that transmission is a little bit sluggish when it's stone cold. I think most vehicles are, certainly older vehicles. This is the second trans. It has 83 total K miles on it, about 85,000. 23 when it was wrecked and installed at around 449, I think, 1,000 miles on this van. And then driven another 62,000 miles. Let's go this way. Speakers are very nice compared to my 07 Odyssey. I will miss that. I think I'm going to buy a new Sienna though, because the hybrids get 35 highway, which will save me about $4,000 a year in fuel and cover about half the payment. That's the plan. Otherwise, this thing is great. Oh, you do feel that a little tiny bit of a hard shift, I guess, but not really. So my first transmission started occasionally hard shifting. What that means is the RPMs will go up, and as it's getting ready to shift, it'll just temporarily go out of gear, obviously into the next gear, and then when it hits the next higher gear, you get a little bit of a thud sound. So my last transmission started doing that at 187,000 miles, and 250,000 miles later, it was still doing it. And I changed the last transmission preventively at 450, so certainly nothing to worry about. I think people do get concerned with that. Mechanics know that it's not a big deal and that a transmission can last a really long time with it. That said, I will warranty this transmission for 3,000 miles in 3 months for no charge with the purchase price. And I might even do a year and 12,000 miles for an extra $700. Engine, I haven't thought about yet. I think the engine will be fine. But yeah, so just wanted to let you know, 500,000 miles on a van is not perfect, but like I said, worst case scenario, and you need a new engine and transmission, but I'm sure you will eventually if you own it another 10 years. Replacements are relatively inexpensive, and like I said, the first one transmission was a lot worse than this transmission by 187,000 miles, and it made it another 250,000 miles, which I couldn't believe. I was almost going to replace it at 187, but I thought I'd just run it into the ground, and that never happened. So, yeah, cheers.